god, you still have the filter on!
That's right. Let me, F11 settings.
This is a great start to our playthrough. Ethan was just kidding.
Remove that. Boom. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, yes, I was just kidding.
Yeah, Ethan edited that laugh.
So
Anyways,
stupid.
we're back with
Welcome back to
Sniff Mavericks.
Welcome back
Sniff
to the
Mavericks.
Action Sniff Masters.
Yes.
Watch the gonads.
That's right. Well, I don't think we need to watch the intro again. Unfortunately, we are still playing the PlayStation version. No, we're still playing the PlayStation version. We intended to do this multi-plat, but Saturn fried. And the
Yeah,
VCR
the Saturn-
repairmen don't know how to fix a Saturn.
What I'm trying to say is, I have no idea how to repair a video game console.
No, with emulation with Saturn, it is like the second most difficult out of all the consoles, next to the PlayStation 3. And it's.
What about the N64?
Were you not just listening to me right now? I said it's the
Okay.
second. N64 is easy.
It is not.
Well, they've gotten working on like literal Raspberry Pis and everything.
Nintendo themselves have not, but over the years, fans finally have been getting it working.
Project
No, yeah,
64
no fans
is-
with the.
Wait a minute, aren't we starting fresh? Oh, it's the demo.
Yeah,
I thought you were playing for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
That's got to rank up with "It's So Good."
You got soul, buddy.
Okay, let's get started.
all right then.
More like let's get started. Am I right?
So then, I wanted to do
Mikey,
a little...
find a random number generator and play the fart sample that the number corresponds to.
Mikey, edit the entire playthrough in 0.5% speed.
I hate you so goddamn much. That means I gotta edit the entire playthrough in
Okay.
advance. I'm not doing that.
Don't do it then.
Two.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4,
All right,
5,
let's play as
6.
Mega Man X this time.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do it, Alonzo.
Oh yeah, no, I wanted to do a little example for the audience first because I didn't do it the last one. When you do a cheat code, you press circle twice, left
Okay.
6 times on the screen on the character select screen, hold L1 and R2 until the game starts, and you'll know you did it right when. Oh, and let's get through this part here.
Mike, you have to edit it apart
I
every
was
time he
about to say
turns
that.
around.
You know you did it right when X is. Do you see how he looks all purple and everything here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
And
you know
then
you did it right when X is naked.
yeah, and then
You'll need to send
Mikey
me that
with a little
cheat code.
editing magic now. We're gonna go a little forward. Hold on. Fuck, I pressed the wrong button. Well,
What, am
we'll
I
just have to
send
see
you,
it.
Mike.
You need to send
Are
me
we
that naked cheat code.
Oh yeah, sure.
So I'm gonna real quick just get this beginning stage here. So how's you guys' week's been going?
Play and fast forward.
Editor, prepare to fast forward. Fast forward, sir. Fast forward. I like how Dragoon does like a salon fingers in his default pose. He's like sticking his arm out and his fingers are coming out. Like
Who's got salad fingers?
salon fingers. Like, you know how when a lady gets her nails done, she'll stick her hand out and her fingers out so you can see the nails?
He
Well,
got
I
his
was
nails
talking-
just did.
You know how when she puts her hand in a salad, she's got salad fingers?
I've never heard of this before, but suppose
Well,
that
it's a pretty easy concept to grab if I do say so myself.
you wouldn't know anything about easy to grasp concepts.
Oh, I beg to differ.
That was a great moment from the part 1.
And then what you do is you go to Web Spider stage. And here we get a little new dialogue.
X, you finally arrived. This capsule contains the sealed secret parts for the ultimate armor. When you execute the Nova Strike, the wings will open and you can execute the invincible body crash attack. However, this armor is not completed yet, and your safety is not assured. If this is acceptable to you, until now...
Mikey, freeze it on the framework, just says ass. You get an upgrade, so you can... Oh, you're invincible when you dash? Holy shit, look at that!
So you get this move here.
You look like a Mobile Suit Gundam.
This is the rest of the game now.
I was gonna say he looks like Yamato
super overpowered.
Man.
My goodness, it sounds like a bomb.
Is that a...
No,
joke?
That was a bomb. I said bomb to differentiate it. And
so I thought I showed that off.
Tested bombs.
So now we're gonna pause and we'll just edit back to the beginning.
Okay.
Mikey, cut out the bit with you asking if it was a reference.
Well, if that's not what you were going for, then what were you?
No, that's a bomb is a bomb that's even bigger than a bomb, but they've never used it to.
But what does that have to do with Yamato Man or anything?
You made the connection. There was no connection to be made.
All right, whatever. Oh. That's the first thing people get to hear when they come back is you burping and then a splat sound from the Hanna-Barbera library.
You're cutting all this still.
All right, then now we're back.
Yes.
Okay, then.
Okay,
thanks for seeing that little tidbit there. I thought I showed that. X's ultimate armor and how you get an X4.
Maybe you should play the rest of the game session with that on, Mikey. Or Alonzo.
Yeah, Mikey, you should start playing the game now, because Alonzo can't handle Sigma.
Alonzo,
there's actually another code.
Alonzo, edit in the Mikey giggle.
Hee hee.
Alonzo did not get the Mikey giggle to Mikey on time.
Oh, there's new cutscenes.
Yep.
Who are you?
It's Mr. Wiley.
No, it's actually Mr. X.
But who are you?
Mike, you have to edit his mustache off.
Fuck you.
Now go. Destroy him. That's an order.
Wow, that voice is somehow way worse than the Mega Man 8 one.
I'm impressed! I didn't think you'd make it this far, Mega Man! However, I don't have time to deal with you! Say goodnight!
So in Mega Man 8...
Sigma had a gigantic mustache in the two cutscenes he was in.
I'm like, you have to put the mustache in that shot too.
What are you talking about? The mustache is already there.
The voice.
What? Emergency?
The same dream.
How... Okay, we need to talk about the voice acting real quick. Because I learned some things.
It's amazing.
I've learned some things between sessions, because last time I was just like, I didn't really know what was up. I thought it was like people in Japan, like Japanese natives who could speak a little bit of English, and they just threw them in a booth. But it turns out what they actually did is something similar to Silent Hill 2, where they just found, like, people, like, Americans or other English-speaking foreigners who were living in Japan, and threw them in a booth and said, okay, you're Mega Man now, lady.
I'm assuming they did not do much casting like they did with Silent Hill 2.
No, it was not like... Because the reason they did it that way in Silent Hill 2 was for naturalism.
Yeah.
In this case, it was because they didn't feel like hiring actors.
Yeah. That's what I meant. Like, they did it much cheaper this way. They just happened to grab people off the street without probably any real casting.
Like, I'm sure they put up, like, notices somewhere. It's like, we need people who speak English to come to the Capcom headquarters and read some dialogue for us. It doesn't matter if you have any experience. It's probably how it worked. But it's still, like, I imagine the Japanese dialogue they actually did hire actors, is my guess. But in this case, they felt like, people who speak English won't be able to tell the difference between some random jackass on the street and a real actor.
Edit in technical issues right now.
Okay.
I can't hear you guys at all with the game audio.
Okay, that's gonna be a problem. At the very bottom of the screen, it says app volume.
I'm gonna step away for a little bit since we're working on this.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's so much better.
I like how Ethan left right when you actually started doing it. Now we have to wait for him.
We could just go without.
Mikey, edit in more diarrhea noises.
Clearly a really, really, really nasty one. Really wet.
My favorite part of that edit from last time is that, like, the very last shot he took, I put in, like, this huge splash sound, and then immediately after there's, like, a teeny tiny fart. And then Ethan's gonna come back from his pee break, and he's gonna be like, Mikey, what the fuck? You were supposed to have gotten back there by now.
You're supposed to make progress.
I spent a lot of time on that edit.
Yeah, you did. That's why I had to make sure everybody commented on it. Oh, no, yeah, there was the
I fucking hated that shit. God.
Alright, we're back. Again.
Alright, technical difficulties fixed.
Why are you Black Suit Zero now?
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say that as well. So basically, there's another code that you can input for, like, the ultimate armor, but you do for Zero as well, and it just changes his color. It does nothing else.
But he looks better in red.
Yeah, but I thought, why not? Just throw it. And actually, in X5 actually does help with his strength and everything like that. I think it gives him shot eraser, it gives him more defense, and I think that's for X5. And X6, I think it does some stuff as well.
Okay. Is there a code that makes X6 a good game?
Yes, you turn off the console. And now we have Iris, Zero's basically navigator for this game.
Well, she's affiliated with Force, right?
Is she evil?
But she still functions as his navigator throughout the entire Mavericks.
Is she evil?
Not really.
No?
The entire time she's lying down, editing a gigantic continuous fart. You don't have to do that.
Did you notice, like, at the end of the last playthrough, you asked me to edit a fedora onto a cloud? So I made, like, a pixel art fedora and put it on the cloud and motion tracked it.
Oh no, I missed that part. I asked you to put a fedora on a cloud.
Yeah, you were like, Mikey, put a fedora on that cloud in the background. And the cloud was, like, right next to the title screen that says Super Mario Bros. 2 or whatever. So it immediately started to go off screen right after you asked me to do it. So I motion tracked it so that it would, I masked it out as it moved.
Excellently done.
Great gambit, sir.
It's in the finale, right after our final thoughts discussion. Anyways.
I'm gonna go find that clip right now.
We've seen this cutscene already.
So, Colonel and Zero are, like, best friends or something?
No, he's dating his sister.
Are they dating at this point? I thought they were just interested in each other.
No, that's the joke. They're just friends, and therefore It's that weird, the Japanese tension of you're close to my sister, therefore I must Mamoru or protect my sister around Zero, the bad boy.
Web spoiler.
And since they are on conflicting sides, that does create the issue.
Or the whole problem is, I mentioned this last time, is the whole reason the Maverick Hunters and Rebel Force are going to war is because Colonel refused to come to Maverick Hunter headquarters and explain his side of the story. He's like, no, I'm not going to give up my saber. What's wrong with you? I'd rather go to war than let you have my saber for 5 minutes. Well, I explained that I had nothing to do with the Sky Lagoon crashing just now.
Yeah, and the loose justification is that Sigma has told them bad info that if they were to go in or surrender, they would be overtaken or something like that.
Right.
Because remember, he's got the mustache, so people believe him.
Yeah. Mustaches makes everybody trustworthy, I suppose.
Just like Sigma.
Yeah.
So no little devices here are the capsules in Zero's run.
I was gonna say something, but then I forgot. Something about...
Doesn't that suck?
Yeah.
To be
Doesn't
fair,
that just fucking suck?
To be fair, Mikey and I talk over each other a lot. Or when we interrupt each other, we speak louder. As soon as Alonso's interrupted, he just stops talking.
Because I'm trying to be respectful for the other person who's trying to talk.
Well, to be fair,
you wouldn't know.
To be fair, you have to be you have to be a little bit assertive when you're online like this.
Not necessarily. There's a way around it.
Yeah, add a Alonso interrupted counter.
Yeah.
I already did that last time. I got up to 45 or something.
No, I remember. I watched it.
Good
and
lord.
lived it.
It was more than I could have possibly imagined.
You and I interrupted much each other as well, but you didn't count that. Like, you interrupted me and I
not
interrupted
as
you
much,
just
though.
now. And Alonso just interrupted me.
It sucks, doesn't it?
I gotta say, you were a little liberal with that counter.
I pretty much... I didn't want the commenters to be like, you missed that one, or you missed that one, so I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I'll be a little extreme.
I love our commenters, but I don't think they would have noticed that. And
yeah, I don't know about that.
If you would have, like, comment, and subscribe.
Well, so there were people in the comments for this playthrough last time who were telling Alonso that he wasn't playing good enough.
Yeah, fuck those people.
So now Alonso knows what it's like to get a comment that ruins your day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like...
Mikey, edit in an edit that'll ruin Ethan's day.
It could have easily been a great game because the art style doesn't really account for much in the grand scheme of things, but the art style represents the biggest issue that kills Mega Man 9 for me. It's so fucking pleased with itself for recreating an NES style that it completely butchers itself and everything good the series had going for it for the sake of authenticity. The early Mega Man games were what they were and nothing more. What they were trying to do is create games as good as possible using the technology and controls available. However, in trying to make a game in the style of Mega Man 2, they grabbed onto the wrong stick and thought, oh, they like Mega Man 2 because it's really hard, let's make it like that, and as a result made a game that was so deliberately and obliviously obnoxious, thinking that's how it's done.
Would it be the
Timberwolves are playing tonight? I don't know.
Alright, well, it's unfortunate that you mentioned that, because the Timberwolves were playing the Suns last time. And they had this amazing edit planned if they lost, but then they won all 4 games or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, there was no chance of them winning.
Yeah, well, we're in round 3 right now, and we're losing to the real Dallas Mavericks. Fuck!
The people who ruined our search engine optimization by simply existing before we did.
Well, this wouldn't have happened with the Action Game Masters.
That's true, but if we were the Action Game Masters, there'd have to be a lot more art of us being grabbed by the scrotum by a robot arm.
The Action Game Master was at home playing his video game when suddenly an arm reached out of the TV and pulled him inside. Yo, watch the gonads.
Into a TV.
Okay, how about this? We rename ourselves officially as the Gimp Mavericks. Then we won't get nobody. I assure you, nobody else has come up with that name before.
I think we're gonna get different.
We'll get BDSM search results.
Yeah.
with dominatrix Alanzmatron.
Mikey edited a picture of dominatrix Alanzmatron.
Oh no.
Okay.
I hate it.